Welcome back to Terraria. We are going to be doing some shenanigans today. Hopping between worlds, making maximum use of our available options to continue trying to finish some achievements. There's only 6 left, but especially the fishing quest is a doozy. But we will start by getting one more on that counter. Captain Tunabeard. I already have that one. Let's take that. And we can give it here. Beautiful. Got a weather radio. Don't need that. We already have one of those. It's all combined into our cell phone. Very good. And now I kind of want to go see if I can change the time. Yes, we can. Beautiful. Let's go grab another fishing quest here. Making maximum use of our sundials here. Well, not really. We only try it every once in a while. It takes a little bit. It really does. Well, that's okay. So that means we can do another one. Tundra trout. We're running a little low on tundra trout. So, if any one of these fish is going to be something we need to fish again, it's probably going to be that one. Here's a fish hook. It's a hook that's a fish. Brilliant. Okay. So let us head back to base here for a moment and think about what we want to have here. I think the main situation that we need to go deal with is going to be completely purifying a world until the dryad is satisfied. Okay. So, a few assumptions we're making here. We do have to purify the world, and we can most easily do that with the thing that does that. I have to remember who that is that gives us that. It's like the contaminator or something. Let's see here. Contaminator. There we go. It's a hard mode tool. We're in hard mode. That's fine. And it has solutions. Okay. Where do we buy this? Cannot be reforged, doesn't have modifiers, that's fine. Purchased from the steampunker. Okay. Then we need the solutions for it too. Start by getting the actual thing. Where is the steampunker? He's right here. Perfect. Perfect location. Shop. The contaminator for 2 platinum. That's a significant amount. But we do have 35 platinum, so we're doing okay in that regard. Take that. And then we need to purify things. What if the green solution here works on pretty much everything? We don't want to spread desert, snow, or forest. That's an interesting thought, too. You know, to spread other biomes. But for right now, what we really need is the spread purity. Now, how much of this are we going to need? I have no idea. Let's get a bunch. Not like it's too expensive. And if we need to, we can always come back and purchase more. So that's good. Okay. So while we are gone, we don't really need the fishing supplies. Put those away. I'll put this in place of the bug net there. And see if this counts as ammo. It does. I'm gonna just keep it in this slot. Yes, we'll find out. Now there's a few things we need to consider about which world we're going to try to completely purify. If we tried in this world, it would be a lot because of how things went. So, probably not gonna go that way. All this, maybe all this. All this. Yeah. We eventually stopped the spread of the Crimson and Hollow here. But vastly more than there would be on a new world. So I think that is how we want to do things here. We also need to get the Dryad, presumably. Even if only to tell us whether or not things are okay. I think this will be fine. Don't really need torches there. Got the fishing rod. Got some building stone. Need some doors, probably. Be a good plan. In order to make the separate buildings. And in order to get the Dryad to show up, we need an Eye of Cthulhu to defeat a boss. Alright. And if we need anything else, we can always just come back to this world. But we are going to save here. And go back into the intro world, which has Crimson. We need the corruption for another thing. So getting rid of all the corruption would not be too helpful, honestly. So instead, I'm just gonna head over here to intro world. There's a clumsy slime over there. And here is the Crimson. Okay. So what we're gonna do is also grab some wood while we're here. I'm excited to be a part of this. We never did set up a particularly large tree farm. So this will do nicely. Traveling to other worlds to grab all their resources. Definitely an idea. And we locked the guy down in there to protect him from everything. Hilarious. Okay. So what we need to do now, we probably should have brought some walls with us. Would have been an idea. That's alright. Let's make this the level. Don't know how many NPCs we're going to want to have show up. Enough. We're just going to make one big longhouse. It's going to be great. It's going to have chairs. It's going to have tables. Everything you could possibly dream of. As an NPC. Living the dream, clearly. Also, just a big ol' hole here. I'm sure we can get away with that. I mean, obviously it would be less annoying if it was smoother. So we're gonna fix that a little bit. There we go. That is what we call good enough. And then very specifically need to have rooms. Probably make the rooms smaller. We could probably also make the rooms... I mean, I guess we'll figure out if we can make the rooms this size. Oh, that's not quite right. It'll tell us when we try. We can check the housing parameters and all that. Pass over here. Missing a wall. I mean, yeah, it's missing a wall, but is that the only problem we're having? Is the real question. Door. No, you can't come in. Shoo. Let's make some wood walls here. And why would you open the door? Why would you think that's a good plan? Nope. Wall, 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 wall. Fill up this whole area with wall. This area here is taller, so we're using more wall than we really need to. That's okay. We're getting there. Wall time is always a good time. Just do a chair. Let's do a chair. And the... I guess this size counts. Let's get the dragon out so we can help. Just clear the area here. Table. Chair, chair, chair. Chair. Probably do 2 rooms over here, actually. And we'll put a torch down. See exactly how much we can get away with here. Not quite that much. Door. Table. Chair. I think I'm gonna get my workbench outside and just put the actual table in here. And I'll put some torches down outside too. Why not? Just so we can see around a little bit. Alright. See if all these count as houses. Suitable, 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 unoccupied, suitable, suitable. Beautiful. I do think we might need more than 5, though. I'm just going to make another layer here. It really depends on... Oh, let's get... Alright, Cthulhu awoken. Hey, Dragon, would you like to deal with this problem? Thank you. Appreciate it. There you go. I have Cthulhu defeated. I see a crack in the wall down in the second room there. But apparently it's fine. So I'm not going to complain about it. And looks like we're going to need some more doors. And chairs and tables. We can do that. Crafting. We do what? 4 more doors. And then 2 chairs, 2 tables. Oh yeah. These rooms up here might be too small. I guess we'll find out. They don't seem to mind too much if the rooms are a little small. Whether it's volume or total area, good question. Or is that's minimum length and height. Here we go. And then we just need to kind of wait around for various NPCs to show up. That's the theory, at least. We could also use some more. Just a little bit, not a huge amount. And we don't really need to worry about how usable any of this is. Suitable, 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 suitable. Too small. Awesome. Okay. So we can probably fix that. Move the door over. Maybe just one. One might be enough. Suitable. Still too small. Bang. Alright, we'll move the door again. We're right on the edge here. If these are too small, they're both going to be too small. Suitable. Suitable. Nice. This is an optimal housing setup here. And the guide chose the biggest room. Good choice. Good choice. Alright. So, now, we need to make our way over to the Crimson there. Let's head over that way. And see if we can start fixing everything. Let's see what kind of level of shenanigans this is going to be. It's going to be a lot better than trying to do it in our main world, though, at least. Look at how pristine the world is out here. There's no torches all over everything. It's just a good time for everyone. Everyone's having a good time. That goes quite the distance. Alright. So here is kind of the edge here. Technically counts as crimson, I guess. There is still a few crimson-y blocks over here too. If we need to get literally all of it, it's gonna be a problem. I guess we'll find out. Maybe like kind of start from the middle too. I mean, if we just also start from the ground, it'll probably also be fine. It's gonna be a process here. This seems to be working pretty nicely. This just turns it into regular stone, regular trees. Yeah, the difference between like 99% and 100% clean is gonna be something. We'll start with this. Dirt, stone. I also need to see how much of the solution we're going through here. We already used like 1,000. Alright, so this is basically the size of the problem here. This section. And if we don't clean it all out, it's going to get back. There's some primstone right here still too. I don't know if it's 100%. I hope it's not, obviously. That'd be really unfortunate. We'll start with a good pass here. Try to purify most of this place here. Which is wild, because then we'd be able to, like, fight the various bosses down here, just in normal world. Everything purified. And the faster we move here, the more we're not going to hit everything all the time. Which is also kind of a problem. I think it also can spread from background here. So, it's kind of all a problem. Down here. This might be roughly the edge down here, though. Possibly. And now we get back into, like, just regular cave. There's only so far we need to go, which is a plus. Full distance. The merchant has arrived. Very good. We've cleaned out a lot of that. There's gonna be more up above us. Start going that way. Wild stuff. It's got a really good range, though. So at least we got that going for us. Let's see here. We're putting down regular torches. So the game thinks that it's not crimson there. Because we have the biome-specific torches mode on. So, from a biome perspective, everything's fine right there. Which is good news. We still have 1,300 more solution to work with. Yeah, we're definitely heading in the right direction here. Throw the zenith out to uncover some area. It's still weird that you can get inside of some areas, but you can't get out. I don't think the altars count for anything, or really matter a huge amount. I think that's just fine. Here's some. You can also kind of tell based on if the music changes. We got a lot that's not. Over here is gonna have some more. Got another large room. Nurse has arrived. Brilliant. Yeah, it's gonna be crimson up this way. Crimson here. Go away. No more crimson. Not today. It's very powerful. Be able to change this much biome area at the same time. Pretty wild. Pretty wild. Okay. Yeah, we can get a darker color version of the map. From just firing the contaminator. But then the zenith actually makes more. Got a light down here. Some ore here. It's not really anything. Alright. It's a good first pass. Just gonna spray in out here. I think we're low enough that's not a problem at this stage. But still. Definitely got good range on this. Very helpful. And the Dryad has arrived. Really. If it needs to be every single block, that's gonna be wild. Good start though. See if there's any more in the middle here. Looking like mostly just stone up at the top here. We did a pretty good job for this section. It doesn't even look like Crimson area anymore, really. Crossed a lot. There's a little square right there. Weird. Alright. So let's see how things are looking. We didn't get the achievement yet. Status. 4% Crimson. You're so close. Okay. Well, we don't know what we started with. So 4% Crimson is still pretty significant. I don't think there'd be another evil biome on the other side. Should probably check though. 4% is still quite a bit. Worth checking though. Might get to the point where we need to start digging tunnels to go down. Make sure there's nothing else happening. And we are pre-everything on this world. So we don't have to worry about it spreading a huge amount yet. That's also good. Nice. Forest. Some nice regular world before all sorts of nonsense happens. Casually flying through. Here's a desert. Always a good time. Here's the dungeon. Fantastic. I think this is a copy of the seed used for the main world. Just looks a lot different without everything. Demolitionist has arrived. Here's the beach. Yeah. This is just a complete copy. It's pretty wild. And we made it to the beach on the other side there too. So there must be still 4% more Crimson right in here. It's spread to here, so it might be like a lot of Crimson in this section. Over here maybe. Let's continue working on it. Yeah, because this is where we have the arena. And then there's the living tree. This is where one of the pillars constantly spawns. There's the desert lake. Oh yeah. So in a way, we're purifying the original world. It's just a little bit more slightly different. So if we get down into here. Yeah, there's more corruption stuff down here. So off to the sides is where it's going to be slightly more problematic. We get over to the edges of things. Some more. What's in here? Not really. Pretty much over to the edge at this point. Or at least it seems that way. It's kind of a V shape to start. This setup's pretty good. I think the majority of the problem is going to be on the other side here. Oh, it's so much easier to get over that now, since we can fly and everything. Do some on the surface. Obviously need some help. Yeah. This is where most of it's gonna be. So let's go. How about here? Start digging on down. And anything down here? Yep, there's some crimstone. Just a little bit, though. That. If we fall slowly, perhaps, that could also help slightly. Then we'd have better coverage, presumably. Some info around here. I think we're definitely kind of on the edge at this point, too. Got some more. Okay. Then if we go up this way, kinda. See if there's any more problems. Yeah, a little bit. The speed of the strokes here, too, also determines how much is getting cleaned. Into here. We got plenty of the stuff. Might as well use it. The pattern of where this lights up on the minimap is pretty wild. That's just the movement pattern of the zenith, I guess. Okay. So that is significantly more. Probably still not 100% though, is the problem. What are we talking now? Status, 4% crimson. How is that not an additional percent down? Huh. Interesting. Well. This is the crimson. The spawn is kind of the way that it is. I would have thought that would have got me another percent there. Alright. Because maybe it's like, what percentage of the area is counting itself as a crimson biome? I don't know if we really have a biome detector. Exactly. We can tell if we're on the surface or anything. That's not quite what we need for this, I don't think. Let's keep heading down this way. We're right on the edge of things. No, that's not what I want to press. Yeah, there's a little bit more there. But I feel like we got rid of enough crimson. It should have been another % there at least. I don't know. This is definitely shaping up to be a very precise endeavor. Oh, none of the pre-hard mode things stands a chance against the dragon. My goodness. Right. Make sure we are not holding the cell phone. Getting ores and stuff. It's always fun. Past the edge here again. Just a little bit of... What's down here? All that. Get all that. It's gotta be getting there. You would think. We place a torch, it's not a crimson torch. Doing something right. Keep going down further here. Anything's crimson-y here? Doesn't look like it. This section's looking pretty good. You can find a lower area here. We're definitely well off of where we were hitting before. Everything's fine here. That's okay. Definitely in the water. Not too worried about it. Oh, we have spiders. We always enjoy some spiders. Never a dull moment when you got spiders. You see, the speed of that is potentially a problem. Just keep on spraying. Spraying and hoping. Then we can make this work. Now here's just some spiders and stuff. No real crimson or anything. That's crimtane. I don't know how to get rid of the crimtane. Because that is an ore and we can't purify that. I don't think that would count though. I wouldn't think, at least. I think that probably wouldn't count. If anything. This isn't counting as crimson or anything. Good range. It's not like we're using up the solution at a fast speed either. I think it's all working out. How about over here? Yeah, looking fine. Feels like we should have knocked off a few % here. That's just me. Or the boulder trap. That area is not crimson at all. It's crimson ore. There's a mushroom biome though. More mushroomy and crimsony. For sure. Regular rock. Continue up this way. It's also nice seeing all these ores around. It's always a plus. Really feel like you're getting there. These would have been surrounded by crimson. I don't think they are anymore though. Spread some irrigation here, I guess. Yeah, let's head this way. Here's a section that we haven't cleaned thoroughly yet. It's right around here. It's not looking like it was crimson in the first place, though. Some kind of crimson site would be nice. Potentially having to see very tiny pockets of things. Spread around here. On the map. Right in there, maybe? Yeah. Not really looking like it. Should place in a torch. Yeah, regular. Now, percentages can be slightly deceiving. There's a brimstone right there. Oh, if it is every single block, it's gonna be a problem. These are all dirt. Is dirt technically corrupted? Crimson? Probably fine. One would think. Looking for any signs of red anywhere over here at this point. Because that is what we're after. Mostly just looking pretty normal. We can't exactly see. I might be slightly crimson with that. It's been like a triangle wedge here. That crimson? Looking slightly suspicious over there. It's just a slightly different color. It might just be clay, though. That's also possible. Let's go look. Block. Clay block. Yep, that's just clay. That's not contaminated. That's clay. crimson background there. See if it's just the background. Or it should really change to not crimson background. Presumably. Is anything in the middle here that we've missed? A little bit. Another good sweep. We're kind of just throwing stuff out at random at this point. Honestly. I wouldn't think we need to destroy the background here. Doesn't seem likely. Now it's not. It's the right color now. There's another bit of wrong color down here. So currently, looks like that. Below this around. It did not change. Destroy the background. Problem solved, right? Obviously. Anywhere else with different color background? Like, I think all this was more red before, but now it's not. Even the water up here? Down there. This is definitely a process. Here's some. There's a little bit red. Still crimson altars. Right down, right there. Oh, that's just more of a fungusy kind of guy. There's still a bit of red. That doesn't actually mean anything here. There's redness over there. Oh. That one block right there? Really? Let's go around here. Let's make ourselves able to go around here. I think that's just clay again. Seems pretty clear. But they were saying we're still at 4%, so presumably it's not actually as clear as we think. Ball and sand. Very rude. Our shield is blowing up on the sand. Nothing can do to stop us. It looks like that's just more of the fungusy kind of business. Alright, how we doing? 4%. How's it still 4%? Let us close and open again here. %. See, that makes more sense. That also does mean there's 1% left, though. Oh, boy. Any way to see exactly where the crimson is? I mean, also, does it round down? I hope it rounds down. Or, I hope it rounds down. Whatever it takes to make it so we don't actually need to get every single block here. Oh boy. This could become problematic. Dark areas here. Nothing really in them. Oh, this 1% is gonna be the worst, isn't it? Sure it is. Sure it's gonna be. I really doubt it's actually at 1% either. I think we're probably more in the rounding error levels here. Clearly. Alright. That was the tiniest amount of crimson. Where would I be? You think it would be like in the darker sections. Presumably. Yeah, the clay is also kind of throwing me off here. Into the signs here. This is the edge of where it ever was. With how little it can spread at this stage, it's not going to be getting further, really. Slightly red flashes of the sword are not helping either. Of the background color there. I think that's a reasonable place to look. If it's got the crimson background color, that might mean it's counting itself as crimson. Let's see if we can investigate this. No, it's just the regular background here. It's being problematic. We're just gonna get rid of it. And then if we go behind things here, actually is no background. Well, most of the background was just cleansed already. So that's not the main problem here. Crimson. Anywhere else have a little bit of the background looking funky? Not particularly. It's kind of spraying around at this point. There's definitely awkwardness in the form of an achievement, though. In theory, we could also just mine everything out. That's also entirely possible, if a bit silly. Probably not the best strategy, obviously. We are all the way at the edge. A bit of zenith help here. No, just some clay. We almost need it to start spreading rapidly, because then we'd be able to see where it's spreading rapidly from. I don't know if that's the best strategy, though. Especially since getting it to spread rapidly would probably also involve getting the hollow involved, and then we just have twice as much work, which obviously is not particularly helpful right now. Anything looking red at all? Okay, green, brown, gray. Pot. This corner, maybe? Grasping at straws here at this point. And hoping the straws are made of crimson and get destroyed. Looks fine. We could always ask the dragon. And it might not actually even be any problems. There's a weird kind of half circle there. And the next tunnel over? Yes, it is. Fly over there. Oh, it's right there. It's a bit strange what shows up on the minimap. Gotta work with what you got, though, I suppose. Nothing too red in there. There's Crimtane. Crimson Hearts. 1%. We're so close. Like, just like she says, we're so close. Oh my goodness. So what does it take to clear the whole thing here? It doesn't seem like any of the area is counting as crimson anymore. But if it's blocks, then we are in a bad position here. Bad position for sure. Any singular block in the entire chunk of the world over here, rounding up to 1%. Just a regular zombie. Desert torch. Yep. We're in desert. Well, let's see if we can see anything over here. Cleared it out. Ow. Let's go over to the side here. Down below here, maybe. I highly doubt it made it past the sunflowers there. That seems to be realistically the cutoff. Like the max distance and everything. Got regular stone. Regular stuff. Looking good. An amethyst gem. That's fun. Get into here. Yeah, this is why we can't trust a slightly different color. There's clay. Normal. Zombie. Let the dragon deal with some things here. Looks like the banners are per world. That's something. Sunflowers are there. I don't think we need to destroy all these though. Still, that's impossible to do currently. And it said you could get this achievement pre-hard mode. So that can't be it. Go over this way. Feeling almost of a tumbling around and the one special section kind of part here. It's all looking fine. Just need to go into any slightly dark areas where we maybe haven't been yet. I'm sure you could be incredibly systematic from the start. Clear out all these sections. It's already looking pretty cleared out at this stage. Been up here. That's not the problem. Contain. That's just more of the fungusy time. I don't need to slash that all off. Alright. There's Crimtane. Should be fine now. Anything else over here? It's gonna be like one singular block or something ridiculous. So everything here is no longer counting as crimson at all. Mysterious and vexing. Section right here. Uh-huh. There's a singular block of crimson somewhere in here. It's really not showing itself to us. We can't just look for any red either. There's other things that are also red. Go into the corners and edges, as far as I can tell. Nothing's looking particularly outstanding at this point. %. It's definitely not 1%. Just like it wasn't 4% earlier. Maybe it was. Clear. %. Wow. I think we're going to need to look up strategies, perhaps, for how to find the last handful of crimson here. Assuming that's what's going on. And it's not just kind of messed up like a lot of the other achievements have been. Anyways. Hopefully we can figure this out. Next time. Goodbye. Okay. I could not just leave it. There are things we can do to get this done. What we need is a few useful upgrades. First up, grabbing the Terraformer, which is an upgrade to the Contaminator. Creates and destroys biomes when sprayed, uses the solution, and a 33% chance to save ammo. So that's nice. Stack some things we found over the other world. We need some potions here. Made of grass seeds and some of these. Those right things? Not quite. Let's get exact help here. Biome Site Potion. Shows location of infected blocks. So it's Blink Root instead of Water Leaf. Perfect. We might need more than one of these, though. Should probably go and get more grass seeds. Or maybe we're just going to make multiple here. No. 5-minute duration? Probably not enough. Buy more grass seeds. Over in this world, where it's 15 and 17%. Which is not good. Give me some more. We didn't use all the grass seeds, though. Weird. Alright. The rest of these biome site potions. There you go. Put some stuff away. Root, potions, grass seeds. Got some crimson seeds here. Always a good time. And back to the other world. So now we can see where the blocks are. That's going to be incredibly, incredibly helpful. We get full zoom out. Fuck with that. That is make the map transparent. Not what we really need. It's an interesting choice, though. Alright, here we are. I want to be zoomed out as far as possible here. Map controls. Add and subtract. That's just for the map. Oh, what's normal? What's normal amount of map zoom? Oh no. OEM plus, OEM minus. Yeah, these ones. This is as zoomed out as we're gonna get. Perfect. There's our buff. Biome site potion. Chest. I mean, we need to find the first block before we know what we're looking for here. Oh. That crimstone block right there. Was that the one? The one crimstone block? Okay. So we're looking for the infected blocks. And they're going to be highlighted. Would probably still be better if everything wasn't lit up. If anybody could really see where any infected blocks might be. I feel like just holes to fall down. It's nice and dark. It's gonna be like one block like that. It's pretty wild. Yeah, as we can see, we did a very good job of clearing stuff out around here. Nothing's just glowing or anything. No immediately obvious problems. Well, if we go too fast, we might not see problems. Nothing down here. Just trying to move our screen across everything here. Be on the lookout for any highlighted blocks. Yeah, we did a good job without being able to see if there was any problems. That's just copper or something. Not a problem. Monster over there. Nothing in that darkness. Nothing in that darkness. It's almost feeling like it might have just been that one block. Maybe... It doesn't feel like that's how it would go, obviously, though. Like, surely it's more than just one block. But that was also kind of the problem that we were afraid that might happen. So, could be. Could also bring mining potion to mine around faster. I don't know if we need to check with the Dryad. Anything else looking bad? Not noticeably. More over there. This is what we need to do. We've got the tools. There's one. There's a second block. Really? Out of the entire mountain. That one block. We found 2 blocks. Is that all? Probably not. But we've got the tools we need now. I think it's just a matter of digging a bunch of holes, I guess. Get us into every possible location. I think I will go and get the mining potions. This is what we need to do now. Oh, there's some. Who's a whole pile of contaminated blocks out here? Very rude. Not allowed. Is that contaminated background? Doesn't seem like it counts as contaminated background. That could be problematic. Okay. So it's not going to say 0% until we have literally every single bit. So that is what we need to try to do here. Alright. So this is what I'm going to be doing now. Could this be the last block? Didn't get the achievement, so I think no. Oh, I guess it was. Just had to reload the game. There you go. And good riddance. Intro is completely pure. You've done an amazing job. So that was the last block. So in our attempts to just kind of wing it, we missed like a dozen block clump and then 3 blocks elsewhere in the entire area. Oh, there you go. That is an achievement done. 5 more to go. And I think we can accomplish multiple next time. Goodbye.